Good morning, good morning. How are we doing today? Make sure this is all set up good here. This side? Yeah. All right. A little late to the party today. That's okay. I kind of think up, man. I kind of think they're gonna continue this. What a fucking trade that would have been. Wow. Yeah. GD. I think they're going to continue this up for NQ. I still like that level down there. That level is the thing though. Alright. This level's kind of already tagged. So is that. So it's really just this. That's already tagged. You kind of want to see them hold this swing. Let's see what they do. Yeah, that's already done. Could it be that? Could it be this? It's already kind of done. It's already done. Yeah, you kind of want to see them hold this, or it's yeah. For ES, you don't really want to see them lose this area that they're in right now. You want to see them hold this locally. So on ES, maybe if they re-achieve on a 1 minute. Have they done that? They did that once. Not very convincing though. For Russell. Russell, I is kind of in the same boat. You don't really want them to go any lower than they are. If they do, then I don't know about down here. I don't know about here. I don't know about any of this down here. So maybe down there, I guess. So for Russell, I think would be a no-go today for trading for Russell. How are you guys doing? What's up, BDP? Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat there. Biddy looks okay. I did add again on Biddy. Looks good to go for a trade at least. Who knows how high it's gonna go before. I still don't think this is the bottom, but still added here anyway. Next real level of support is around 63, so we need to clear that zone before we start getting excited about anything. 63, then 66. 66 is already tested, but 63 would be the kind of the big one. So maybe knock around this area, but trade's on the table right now. They just gained, right? Gained and retested and then re-achieved again. Looks like ES pumping. Yeah, you kind of want to see them hold this area, right? Like for ES, you don't want them to lose this because everything is already tested already. So Might be able to take a trade on ES today here in this range if they retest. I don't know if they're going to give you the opportunity. The opportune might not be there. Kind of getting away from me here. There's Russell just gained too. I think I might just start getting involved in Russell here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Got a couple small ones on Russell. Kind of late to the party though. Not too much yet, you know, because it kind of pumped there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Here's ES pulling it back down again. This might be a long opportunity for ES. It's just kind of a small trade, man, because like we're like it's in the middle of the range here, you know. The trade was here, you know. The trade was there, so like you can't be taking tons now. I got a little bit on Russell. What are you guys' thoughts? Sorry I'm late today. 9 minutes until the open. How are you guys doing today? Did anybody else start DCAing into crypto? Took some buys are coming in here. This probably has legs here, man. Like new highs. This probably has legs. Same in Russell, I think. This is tested. This is tested. So this is probably headed to like new, you know, and we tested that. So like really, we're probably going up here in Russell. We did that already. So I think this could blast. I think this could be a blaster today. Could be. Maybe. Yeah, buys coming in. Pre-open. I think a bit of a blaster today. On Russell anyway. Even on NQ and ES and Bitcoin, everything kind of looks like it's ready to rock here. NQ could come down a little bit more. But ES, you don't want to see ES lose this swing, really, because this is they've tested this all. So, yeah, I don't really want to see that happen. Yeah, we got open in 5. Just gonna add one more to this.
Order filled.
Could add a few more, really. About 5 contracts on the minis or on the micros. It's a pretty small trade for Russell. Do we have any news today? I didn't even check, bro. Bro, I didn't even check it, man. The news. What is up with the news? What is today? Oh, we did have some at 9. That was that pump at 9. We have the PMI. Oh, the PMI at 10 a.m. coming. High market impact. All right. High market impact. All right, Russell gaining the 5 minute here now. Pretty good trade so far for the Russell. This is one that I want to hold, man, because like really, man, I'll take one off up here, you know. Appreciate that follow. 351 kilograms. Let's go. We got the open in a minute and a half here. Looks like NQ is dumping a bit. ES holding the range. Again, you don't want to really see ES lose this range. So you'd want to see them hold this range. NQ is okay to dump a little bit and test this down here. But we're getting close to the buy here for NQ. Russell looks good to go for like higher, like a new high up here. 61 is what I'd like to see. Who knows if that'll happen? I'll be taking profits probably before then. You guys know me. We'll be taking profits up here for sure at 42 or 10 points if it goes. A little bit of selling now. Market open here in 10 seconds. Big buying in Russell. I'm going to take one off here.
Order filled.
Okay, 1 PT. Might as well get you guys onto my page here. This is the liquidity zone. Take another one off here.
Order filled.
Okay, 3 left. See if we can get that 60 in profit per account. Gonna be moving to stop the profit on this too. Nice banger on Russell. A nice banger on Russell here today. Let's go. Let's go. Taking another PT here.
Order filled.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. A nice banger on Russell today. A nice banger. We got a banger. Wow. 112 profit so far. What do we have left? 4? I gotta get a stop in. Sell stop. So stops in profit on the rest of that. We'll be taking more profits on the way up. We got 2 more profit targets per account. So where are we taking these, man? We want to take it at the top. I like this to fucking blast today, man. Let's blast it. Was a lot of profit taken there, sure. A lot of people taking profits up here, but this is fully tested, man. We could be looking to re-add here. Okay, I'm re-adding.
Order filled.
This could come down a bit more. Let's get the stop out here. A nice blaster on old Russell. NQ at the buy zone. NQ at the buy zone. This is the buy zone for NQ, guys. Wait for confirmation, but this is the buy zone for NQ.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Fully back in on the Russell trade. Come on, Russell. Let's do it. Let's do it one time for us here today.
Order filled.
This is the buy zone for NQ. Just you need to watch though for some kind of confirmation, right? Same with ES, taking liquidity here on ES. Russell at the buy zone too after gaining this internal 15. Still some more selling coming in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. Just gonna add a few more here.
Order filled. Order filled.
A few more added on Russell. We got a lot now. We are loaded up on Russell. Let's rip it, man. Can we rip it one time? Oh, they're still selling it off. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, little buys coming in now. Trying to gain it. They're buying up NQ and ES. I'm sure there's an internal gain on NQ. Or I'm sure there's a 1 minute gain now at this point. Quick look. Oh, there's no... Maybe a tick gain. It'd be hard to trade, unfortunately. That's why I don't really trade that one anymore. Same with the S. No signal. Can wait at least for a 3-bar. All right, let's see what they do, man. Let's see. Are you guys going to continue it or what's going on here? This should rip, you know. Everything is cleared out at this point. Might have to wait until 10. News coming at 10. Everything is fucking cleared. Lower on Russell. God damn it. This is the zone, man. It took liquidity here. Oh no. Oh no. Is it gonna be a stop? Oh no. Oh no. I do like this area. No, they bought it up on Russell. Let's see, can they gain? No. Not yet. What do you guys think, man? What do you think here? A bit tough. Gonna add one more here on Russell.
Order filled.
Quite the opening candle. trying to buying it up a little bit off the bottom off this. This is what I was buying on Russell. This guy. And this here. Like they've gained this internal 15, so this is tested, right? Even though people took profits here, this is tested. This was the test on there, so I really think that we're gonna head higher than this. Also, this is tested. It's tested it by a ton of times, and we started breaking out over it. That's why I think that we're just gonna blast, man. I have a feeling that we're gonna blast her. Could be wrong, but hey, maybe. All right, the first 15-minute candle is closing here in 1 minute. My trade's basically at entry, but I have a whole bunch more on the position at this point. So we'll see what happens. Gaining to 1 minute on Russell. Some buys coming in now. Nice 3-bar on Russell too here. Nice 3-bar forming. That's a 1 minute gain and a 3-bar. Nice retest. See, they're showing some signals of life here. And QES buys are coming in. Bitcoin nice retest and pump too, so good. And I'm gonna take a few off here just because I'm over.
Order filled. Order filled.
I have more than I should, you know.
Order filled.
Ooh, that one was a loss. It's all right. Much better position now. 7 long still. Yeah, I think that we're headed like back up here. I think we're gonna blast here. I'm not really looking for 31, but I will. I'm looking for a new high. You know, a new range high and a new higher than this. Higher than this. Higher than this. Then 31 probably. Yeah. Higher than this even. I think that we should get 61. But you guys already know me. I'll be way out of the trade before then. Pretty good call on the NQ. How'd you guys like that level there? I was screaming it. Yeah, we've held the 4 hour. You're right. Cool. Yeah. Over here. We held the 4 hour swing, so we should see higher than this. And then honestly, all this is tested, man. Like, dude, we should really see higher than this. And now that they've wiped out the area here, it's a pretty easy track to go up here because all the liquidity's gone. from this morning. All this liquidity and profit taking. So now it would be pretty easy to get up there, I think. All right, more pumping. Let's push it, man. Let's do it. I'm doing pretty good. I have 7 still. I haven't sold any. I've sold some, but I still have 7. 7 per account, 14 in total. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna take one more off here.
Order filled.
Okay, one more off. 167 on the day. 6 left. 171 in profit on the open positions per account. I won't be re-adding to this again if we dump it. So I really should just get my stop and profit. Even though it's gonna hurt if it gets taken out. But I don't want it to go back down there. Let's take one more off, and then I'll have 5 with stop and profit.
Order filled.
2 more off.
Order filled.
All right, 200 in open profit. 4 more remain per account. I have to take another one.
Order filled.
232 in open. Three contracts left per account. Taking another one here. Taking another 2 and they're leaving the runner.
Order filled. Order filled.
Thank you very much, guys. Runner left, stop and profit. 344 on the day per account. 100 in open. Stop and profit. I won't be adding any more. I won't be doing anything else. Good start. Good. That's it. It's finished. You know what I mean? Not just a good start. That's the good day, I guess. That's over. It's over for me. You know, that's all I do. Anything more than that is, you know, you could keep going, but this is going to be your deep runner target though. I'm going to be putting it like deep up here, I think. 61. Not bad, boys. Not too shabby, boys. Been a good fucking week here. Every day it's like fucking, you know, $700. No, it's all good. Cool. Oh, UNH, yeah, I know. All right, there's another 100 on the table here. I'm just gonna take it.
Order filled.
That's it. We're done for the day. 444. 444 per account times 2. Should have held more, really. If I would have held more, I had 14 contracts at one point, so I would have had like, the last contract was worth $100, so per account. So yeah, I would have had like a lot more. So not bad, boys. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's get this in the Discord for the receipts for you guys. Yeah. That one loser was basically just a break-even trade. Yeah, okay. So I've recouped on that. I had that $1,000 down draw day. I've recouped that now. This one's plus 800. I've recouped that by a bunch on these 2 accounts. Yeah, I'll look at charts right now. Now that I'm done, I'm not really gonna trade anymore. That's kind of it for me. I think that Russell is gonna go to new highs though. But yeah, let's look at some charts. UNH, let's check it. Bot, is that a ticker? What do you mean, BDP? BDP, where's your mic, bro? What the fuck? Let's get a mic here, man. I thought you used to be part of the stream and then you just kind of just bailed. Just come before the stream, man. You know, you don't have to be on while you're trading. I understand you like to you know, be in your thought or whatever when you're trading. A lot of people are like that. But you know, it'd be good to have you back on again, like to give your analysis before this session starts. What is going on here, dude, with this shit so slow? UNH. Oh yeah, United Health. We talked about this one before. On that giant dump. This is where I was saying, yeah, just buy it. You know what I mean? Look at this giant weekly gain, perfect retest, almost to the T, you know, that retest. Look at this retest. If I was paying more attention to it, I would have bought the shit out of that. This is basically coming to a spot though where it's gonna reject this. Here's the spot actually. It's a front run already. It's the first test on that, so you should see a rejection, but they may hold this bottom weekly. Oh, was he buying it? Yeah, it was only him. There's no way that was going to stay down. Dump that much. What's bought? This? Yeah, this is something new? Yeah, I don't really like this when this is like fresh out of the gates like this. Trade's underway on this one anyway. Gained the 4-hour way back here. And they're pushing up on a tested area too, so shall see. Hey buddy, what do you want? Bitcoin, it has to, like, it's gained now, but like there's big resistance coming up, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't get too you know, too keen on this. No, that's my cat. You guys want to see him? Come here, buddy. Look at this guy. You're so furry. Why are you so furry? It's my girlfriend's cat, actually. He kind of came with the relationship. Yeah. Any other charts you guys want me to see? You guys wanted me to look at the Nifty, yeah? Nifty. Where the hell is the days, man? Oh, right here. Stupid. So I would think I'm gonna clear off some of these things now, right? Because we've had a move. They did close this gap. So I would be looking for a pullback to this area, 23. They've taken the liquidity here, right? And they've tested this proper. So I would kind of expect this to pull back now and test this and then blast. They're trying to hold the upper range, but you know, they had closes below. you know, they should have held above that, so they didn't. So we'll see what happens if they hold this upper range or not. But if they don't, then I would expect this to go. This is the daily. So if we're looking at the 4 hour, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, same kind of deal. The 4 hour swing test is just a little bit lower, but this is the daily. You should really be looking at this. So they're trying to hold this upper range of this 4 hour. This is also a daily up here, but I would kind of think that they're not going to hold that, and they're going to test this and then go. And then this is the next kind of thing on the menu here is this gap close here.
This is where your story begins.
That's kind of what I would be playing. So if you're playing this, or you're looking at to get into stocks, I would think that you should try to capitalize on this move. That's a decent move.
Good luck.
This one, right? Japan 225. Japan, look at Russell, man. Like, look at Russell go. Wow. What a blast. What a blaster. Did I not call that, man? Did I not call that? I should have kept the runner at least until there. Wow. Could have had double. I could have had so much more money, man, if I just like bought this and held it. Imagine I had 14 contracts here, down here. Imagine I just held it all. You fucking, we would have passed all accounts and we would have been at payout already. Easy Bugatti, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's a problem I have, you know. It's all right. I live with it. I'm just happy that I'm still like an okay trader, you know what I mean? Some people can only do technical analysis. They can't trade at all. You know what I mean? Or they're really good at TA and they just can't trade. They're not good at trading. That would be like the biggest curse ever, man, if you were just good at TA but you couldn't trade. My God. So they failed here on the floor. Let me look at the for the Nike. Let me look at the. Yeah, it's just because there's no emotion attached to. There's no. It's the only thing is that there's no emotion when you're doing TA. When you're trading, it involves money and it involves emotion. And yeah, you need to be a little bit quicker to be able to spot shit right away, right? Like I can look at a chart at this point and just know what's going on with a, you know, general idea within like fucking 10 seconds of looking at the chart. So these guys, they're trying to hold this top range here. They have had some closes below, but those have gotten eaten up. I would kind of be looking at this down here. They are trying to hold that top range though. Liquidity. Did they gain a 4 hour? They haven't gained a 4 hour. Oh yeah, they did down here. Yeah. You know, taking longs up here isn't really what I like to do. I would like to wait until it gets down here and long this. And you're kind of out of position. The long up here was here after it gained this 4 hour. So gained it here with a gap and did a big retest on it. Tested the bottom of it. So that would have been the long. Here is just like a continuation long. You can take a continuation long for sure, of course, but like you just don't do it with as much powder. But yeah, if this continues, then this. If this fails, then this. So it's going to be your two options. It's going to be higher than this. This is cleared out, so I would think they're going to test this up here. So those are going to be kind of the two options. Either they're going to hold this right here and go to here, or they're going to fail this and then fail it and go down to here. Right here. They're trying to hold it. It's kind of really last chance corral on this guy. I tested it right to the level, and this is a tested area already too, right? That's why this is a little shifty. This was tested here on the way up. Oops. Just get rid of this here for a second. Get rid of this. Just fucking get rid of some shit here. So this is what they're testing now. It's already been tested here. That's why it's a little shifty. The top of this was tested here, so this is they're testing a fully tested area. You don't usually take longs there. I mean, you can, but that's way riskier to do that. The first time, yeah, like here, yes, here, yes. But the second time that it comes to test something, it's just safer if you don't. So you usually not to say this can't gain. You're better off waiting for this to gain and then doing a retest and longing like this, and then longing it to the upside. But longing here, it's not the best idea. Even if it works, it's not the best idea, because sometimes it doesn't. It's just a dead cat bounce, and then it just falls apart, right? It took me a long time to figure that shit out, man. Like, it took me a long time to look to see if something had been tested before. You know? And it took a long time for me to have like discipline to only take ones that have been tested, or take ones that are not tested, right? Look at this Russell move. Wow, look at Bitcoin. Wow, everything just blasting. Look at this call on NQ. Wow, so many wows today. I made $400. really should have made. We're at the target that I said earlier. I was like, we're gonna make new highs. There's Russell new highs. We should be looking for shorts on Russell now. I'm gonna pull up Russell and just look to see if there's any shorts to be had. No entry until something happens though. Russell's taking liquidity at this point. I made new highs. If you guys have any other charts you want me to look at, just let me know. Thank you guys for chilling. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would take a short right here if they start losing something. Oh, you're looking at the order book? Cool. I don't even look at the order book. I should really have it up too. Nah, just the fibs. Yeah. As soon as you take liquidity, you can start looking for short opportunities. There's so many times where it just takes it and then shorts, you know. Even if it's just for a scalp, for like 10, 5 points or whatever, 10 points, not 10, but like 5 points. So now we're just watching this, right? Okay, Donut. What do you want, man? You want a snack? I gotta go give this cat a snack, man. He's just like going nuts. I'll be back, boys. A quick cigarette, too. I should really fucking stay here because this looks like it's gonna break. I'll watch from the side. Okay, Donut. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. Gonna take a couple shorts.
Order filled. Order filled.
Fucking smoking in my office. Worst. Yeah, we're gonna take one quick PT here.
Order filled.
We'll probably try to look for Riyadh. I can't leave, man.
Order filled.
Hey, Riyadhing here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, we got a full boat, basically 5 contracts per account. Let's see if we can get a little dump here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Might take a stop here.
Order filled.
I might take a stop here, boys. Not looking good. Yeah, maybe. Just trying to hold this. trading huge quantities, it's normal quantities. All right, they're back below the previous high. Let's see if they can fucking just dump it here. I really should get a stop in here and move it up. I don't want them back above here, you know. We don't want them to hold this either. I might just take a stop here. If we get back above this candle, I'm taking a stop. We want to see a dump here. Let's go. Dump it. Dump it, Russell. It's not looking the best. Not looking too bad though. They did give a 3-bar here again. You want to see them break this, man. You don't want to see them hold that, and you don't want to see them back above here at all. I'm gonna be taking some off. I'm a little overextended for this trade.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I just took some off to lighten the load a little bit, you know. Just so we're not, you know, I don't want to be giving back all these profits. Close definitely matters. On the 1 minute closes don't matter super as much though, you know. The higher the time frame, the more it matters. Are you gonna take a couple more off here?
Order filled.
Those are basically break-even trades. Now I just have 4 per account, and I have a much more reasonable stop, you know, because my stop is like here at this point. So making the brokerage money, yeah. I mean, the way I do it is as I DCA in, I like to take some off at break even to give myself a better entry, you know. I don't know if that makes sense or not, because it's first in, first out. So like I'll buy it, I usually buy it all the way to the stop, but then as it gets back down to my shittier entries, I like to sell those off. Yeah, but if it doesn't blast, then you at least have a half decent, you know, half decent stop, or you can just get a full stop. I don't usually take full stops that much though. If you're waiting for confirmation and doing it correctly, you shouldn't take full stops very often. I'm gonna take one more PT here, actually 2,
Order filled.
and then we'll have
Order
2 for the runner. 500 per account for the day. We're just gonna chase up this stop. 4 buy stop. Yeah. 4 stop in profit on the rest of this. We need to see a dump. Let's have a look at where we should put this. Probably down here would be the target, 44. The top of this, 51. That's probably the next target. Liquidity below this. Killing it today, boys. Can trail it on the 3 minute. I like to just trail it on the 1 minute, but just give it some space, you know. Like I like this to break before bringing it up to this swing, because they could come up here and take the liquidity here. Previous 3 minute candle high. Yeah, I guess you could do it that way too. I have too many charts on the screen. I don't want to bring up another 3 minute chart. I guess I could just count out the 3 minutes, but I like to more trail it on a price action basis, right? So I like to trail it and give it something to test, right? So like if it's gonna test up here, it'll probably test this. Taking one more here. Taking it all here. Closing the trade.
Order filled.
569 on the day, boys. Per account. It's over $1,000 today. Let's go. $51 was my target, so it was really close. Let's go. You know, let's do it one time. We've been killing it. Out of the last week, I've only had one bad day, but it was a really bad day. But I've only had one bad day out of the last like 2 weeks. So that's for sure, that's going to be it now. There's no more trading to be had today for me. Let's have a look at Tesla. I just want to look at Tesla just to see. I still have Tesla. Ooh, Tesla is up. Should consider selling some of this, man. Honestly, I want to sell. You know what I want to buy? MicroStrategy. I honestly want to buy MicroStrategy. It's actually pumped pretty huge today, up 8%. This is, yeah. This one looks like it's good to go too. Everything crypto related is just so fucking in the gutter, man. Like the opportunity is now in crypto. it may go lower, but like the opportunities are like, now's the time, you know what I mean? Like over the next couple months, this is the time where you should be paying the fuck attention to crypto. Because like, you know, I don't know, man. I've made some purchases in the bear market of crypto. They're like my best fucking trades of my life. Yeah, 82 on strategy. Yeah, I saw that there. Nice gain retest here. Stocks I usually just buy, like, play it on the 4-hour though. So they haven't gained the 4-hour yet. Still, you can still get involved in this. You know, you want to see them gain above this and close above it. Did they test that on the smaller time frame? They haven't even tested that yet. So if you wanted to get involved, you could be looking at this bottom. Kind of scary though. I like to usually wait till this 4-hour gains and then buy that, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is one that you hold, man. Like, I don't know. It depends how much you believe in crypto. If you think, I think crypto is going to, like, you know, I honestly think it's going to be like the new money down the road. So like, you know, it's going to be better than gold down the road. Gold is going to fucking rip too. I think gold should be 20,000 an ounce. I think gold should be at 20,000. Yeah, it will take years for sure. I have years. What did BTC do in the last 10 years? And things are moving exponentially too, right? So like, it's not, in the last 10 years it's gone up how many percent? Honestly, if crypto really, if there's really going to be adoption in crypto, I don't think anything happens soon. And there's always booms and bust cycles, always, you know what I mean? No matter what, it doesn't matter what asset or what, it's always happens. I don't think 50 years, but I think 20. I think maybe within 20 years, it'll be at crazy numbers. Some people even think by like 2030, man, it's going to be at like, you know, 500 to 700K. Don't fall for all this fucking FUD, you know, this same bullshit happens every fucking time. Huge quantity of gold. Yeah. Not just those. Every central bank has been buying gold for the last, like, since 2022. BTC, yeah, maybe. I don't think they hold huge quantities, but not as much as they should. But yeah, I'm sure they do. They're not gonna just, like, if that becomes the new money, they're not gonna just be like left behind. Of course they're gonna buy it. It's nothing right now for them to buy up, like, you know, to buy up a few $1 million worth or $10 million worth. That's nothing for governments, right? So like, why wouldn't you just throw in 20 million and just like leave it and just make, just in case, you know what I mean? Of course they would. But for gold, they're all central banks have upped their gold. They've bought more gold these last like 3 years than the last 15 years combined. Regardless if the war's over or not, I think we're gonna blast. I don't think this AI thing is a bubble. I think it's like the future, and we're gonna fucking blast. And we're gonna see like unprecedented fucking shit in the stock markets and shit. And then we're gonna see the biggest crash that you've ever seen in your whole life. It'll probably be like a 10-year bear market, something like that. You should look up I think it's called the 18-year cycle or something like that. There's like a big 18-year cycle. There's also a 100-year cycle. You should look into that. Cool. I can try to find it if you like. But we're coming to the end of that bullshit. 18-year cycle. Yeah, this. So, this is the 18-year cycle. Let me find a better one. This. Wow. What the fuck, man? What are you giving me pictures of these people for? There, you can see it a little bit better there. So people are saying that this 18-year cycle is gonna be ending this year or next year. And then there's the 100-year cycle. These are all just theories, right? I can't remember where it is. Yeah. You know, we should just look at the 18-year one. So they're saying the crash is going to come from 2027 to 2030. So most gains are made in the last part of the market, right? The last part of these cycles is where like the majority of the gains are. So that's why it's kind of, you know, timing these. I know timing the tops are hard, but you should pay a little bit of attention to these cycles because they do repeat, right? But yeah, this is so, you know, this we're probably gonna get opportunities to buy the like the COVID around the COVID lows again. You know, if this happens, this would be the like the COVID low, right? 2022. So we're probably gonna get a chance to buy close to the COVID lows again. But there's a bigger cycle. I can't remember what it is. I thought it was the 100-year cycle. Who is this one? Yeah, like this is probably gonna be like the last pump, you know. And I say this is the last pump. This last pump could last 1.5 years, but this is probably going to be one of the last pumps and then we're gonna probably see a little bit of a downturn. Was it 118 year cycle? I can't remember. I wish I remembered. I can't. Can't remember what it is. Thought it was just 100. Yeah. There's a lot of shit that points to it. You know, that we're close to the top. You know? Yeah, accept all cookies, man. There's this also. I've seen this chart a million times before. So 2026 there, I'm sure you guys have seen this chart before. 2026 is the top on this chart too. Yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah, good. So this 2035 lines up with the 100-year one, I think. I can't remember. Like I wish I had that 100-year one in front of me. But the 18-year one and this one is they're pretty these are pretty standard ones, right? So you should just pay attention to these ones a little bit, right? Because like this shit it plays out, right? So you know, I know I'm a trader and like you're not supposed to really watch this. Just look at the chart, but just be aware of where we are, kind of in the cycle. You know, it's all that you really need. Just be aware of the shit that the shit where we are, you know. This is gonna end badly, this next pump, but this next pump could go far. It could go into the mid 2027. Even now we should be right now we should be on alert, but I think there's one last pump to go to like Bitcoin 150, 180k, then massive crash in everything, all assets. Your money won't be safe anywhere. Everything will go down to shit. I don't even know. I still haven't decided where to put money. I might buy another villa, or maybe I'll buy land or something like that. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. I really don't know where to put the money. But it will be, if you have money coming in. The good thing about me, like how I've set it up so I have cash flow assets, right? Like I have villas, so like these things cash flow like crazy. So no matter what happens in the economy or whatever, there are always people going on vacation no matter what. Unless like COVID hits again, then I'm fucked. I'll still be all right, but you know, no matter what happens, I'll be all right. But it's what I've done now is now I take every month the cash flow comes in, and every month I just look to where I should deploy it. So like, should I buy crypto? Should I leave it in cash and put it in some kind of DeFi thing where I'm getting 8% a year? Should I buy gold? Those are really the main things. Crypto, it's either crypto, cash, or gold. Or silver. MicroStrategy, that's crypto related. I don't buy traditionals anymore. Honestly, I'm just moving the only money I have in stocks at this point is in my like retirement account that I had when I worked for the government. So that I had to take that in regular stock market. Everything else is in crypto. Even if I want to buy SpaceX, I can just do it on Bybit. I can own the SpaceX coin, you know what I mean? Or Tesla, they have all the Mag 7, they have the S&P there, everything really. So everything's gonna be moved to crypto, man. For me, I don't care anymore. Fucked if I'm paying fucking taxes on any of this bullshit. Come and get me. Gold should pull back to 35, probably lower, but 35 is where I'll start buying. Usually gold will grind sideways, man. Last time gold grind sideways for 10 years, dude. Last time silver grind sideways for 15 years. Those assets are like, you know, you should be careful getting into those. Yeah, last time silver had yeah, 2000, what is this, 2013 to 20. Even before that, it was lower though. What's up, Ken? You missed it. We did good today. Like, look at this grind sideways, man, on gold. You want to be locked into this shit for, you know, that's like 10 years, man. Yeah, very good. 569 per account, 2 accounts, so $1,100 today. This is what I worry about gold, like getting into gold. Like, I don't want to be locked into something for, like, you know. How about this one from 79 until 2008? Jesus Christ, it's like 20 years, man. 20 years. If you bought the top here before you get your money back, no thanks, man. You know, that's crazy. You know, there's still this down here too. This hasn't been tested either. Like, not really, you know. This breakout here, this hasn't been tested. But they just kind of broke out and ran. So like, during a major collapse, that would probably be a good place to be looking to be acquiring gold. Yeah, not for a while, but I have 35. At 35, it's like that's kind of where, that's the next zone. But I think it could just go like this, and then the bigger collapse. You know what I mean? And like all this is tested, so there's something here. A little something there. But like, yeah, this would kind of be the bigger accumulation area. This to me would just look like a trade more so than anything else. A trade to up here, testing this again. I have to look at the dailies here. Yeah, testing this. So this is kind of how my outlook on gold. Kind of expect this to take the liquidity, bounce up, and then roll over, bounce somewhere here, and then we have a pump. Take the liquidity here, then the big rollover, and it'll probably be like a slow grind, you know, a slow grind to 2030, something like that. That's kind of how what I think is going to happen with gold. Yeah, I'll check it out, Ken, sure.
What advice do you give for the...
Yeah, watch the sky all the time. We'll watch it later. I may have already watched this. I watch that guy's channel all the time. I was gonna start putting in the Discord, just like, because there's some really good YouTube channels out there, man, that like give like really good information on shit. I was just gonna start posting the videos that I watch in the YouTube channels, and then or in the Discord channel, just like videos I think you guys should watch. And then I was also gonna start a Twitter feed. I want to get TrendSpider's Twitter just like posting in the Discord, because they post really good charts, man, and a lot of times I see charts there that are at good buy opportunities, so that they're posting. All right, man, it's 11 o'clock. We'll just post these receipts in here. Do you have any charts you want me to look at, Ken, while you're here, while I'm here? Just about to log. Yeah, I'll check all those. When to buy for the next run? I've already started buying. It's hard to time the bottom. For just for Bitcoin in general, I've already started buying. I was buying on these are just liquidity points. So I was buying in this zone. I did 2 buys this week. I still think that we're gonna go down more. you know, I still have these levels down here, but DCAing is how you win. I would really like to see this hold, even though this is already tested. This is a massively tested area already. I'd like to see them hold this. XRP is one that I'm buying too. Again, we're in the buy zone. The bigger area is down here at 62 cents, but anywhere from here to 62 cents it's time to DCA into crypto, you know what I mean? Like, this is the DCA time into crypto. This is even a little bit lower, around 50 cents. Will this go lower? Most likely, yes. So smaller buys first and then bigger buys later. You know what I mean? I didn't even do an XRP buy yet, but we're in the DCA zone. Like, you never know, man. They might bounce this. You know what I mean? What if they bounce that and then you don't even get to 60 cents? You just miss out on everything? No. You know what I mean? Like, you need to DCA this whole range. That's how I do it anyway. Other people would do it differently. Another person might tell you to just wait until 4 hour gains. So if you're waiting for a 4 hour to gain, then you would wait until this gains, and then everything in at that point. I mean, they've already kind of gained this 4 hour here, and they're holding this. So I don't know. To be safe, I would wait for that. If they start gaining that, I'll be putting more in, you know what I mean? But if they, as long as that fails and they continue lower, then I'll buy more on sweeps of the lows. Sol, I don't really like Sol, but I like Ethereum better. We are again almost at the zone here. This is the big area between 50 and 27. The area that they're bouncing here is fully tested, so I fully expect this lower. I fully expect a sweep of this liquidity over here. It's behind my thing. I fully expect the sweep of this liquidity. So where they're testing now has been tested already. So this is a very weak support. This will be much stronger support at 38, right in the middle of this. But anywhere below 50 to 27, that's the DCA zone for this shit. I wouldn't count all the way back to 30. This is big support here. This big move that dropped 38. That's big support there. So I would imagine that they're going to defend that area. In the bottom, maybe the bottom of it. What was the other one? Crypto? Oh, Jupe. Huh. Clear this off. Wow. You see something big like that, just kind of ignore it. They've already gained here. They've gained the weekly too. This one should already be, you should already be trying to long this. You should be trying to long this here. They've already gained the weekly. Gain this weekly. There's going to be resistance up just above it, up here. So we'll see what happens at this zone here. You know, it's like lots of support here. We'll see what happens there. You want to see them back above this before it starts getting serious. can start talking about all-time high again. So, what you want to see happen if you're a bull here, what you want to see happen is if you're a bull, you want to see them hit this, and this is going to be this first test of that support, so 100% they're going to reject it, and then you want to see them hold this down here. So reject that, hold this, and then go to here. So that's kind of the play that you want to see play out if you're a bull. If that starts happening, then you should be getting involved for sure. Hype. I looked at Hype. I didn't really like their platform, dude. I did check out their platform. It wasn't very I didn't really like the layout of it. Didn't look very good. Gain the daily. Lost this daily. I don't like how they lost this. And they did take liquidity. So gaining this on liquidity grab and then holding. Did they gain a 4-hour in this last leg? They did. They did. So this they're trying here. They are trying here with this one. They are trying with this one. This one kind of looks interesting. It's a little difficult because the trade is already underway. Like the trade, if you wanted to long this, you should have longed it here when they retested this. When they retested this swing, they gained it, retest. So like this is where you should have longed it. Bottom of it, top of it. So longing it here is a little bit tougher, especially because this one ran so hot. So you want to be getting it at the good position, because if this fails, your stop needs to be down here, right? So you can't take a trade here. You need to be taking trades at the bottom. If this I like this lower though, man. Really, like I like this. This hasn't really had a test on the way out. They kind of just blasted it, right? So I like this, like down in here a little bit better. This liquidity here. 48. That's where I'd want to buy it. I want to buy it up here. Wando. Massive. Oh, this one looks interesting. They gain the daily and they're testing it, and then they're buying it up again. This one kind of looks interesting. This one looks interesting. For sure. Is that a weekly that they gain too? Probably. So failing the weekly, but they did gain the daily. So this does look interesting at least for a trade. First step on this one, you want to see this get back above this level, right? This the bottom of this weekly order block. They did before already. They had closes above, so that's a good sign. So you want to see them get back above that and hold above here. If they start failing there, then it's probably going lower. Like you want to see them hold above there, or at least get closes above before falling again and then trying again. You know what I mean? Like they did here. So if they get a couple closes and then fall back below, that's okay. I don't know about $3 or whatever, but This looks like a decent play for a turnaround. Yeah, I don't know if it's going back up to there again. It's ridiculous levels. We got a lot of work to do, that's for sure. This is going to be a massive job to get back above 58 cents. So I like when you have that kind of a move and that kind of a level, look out. It's not going to go like smash right through it. Like it's going to bounce around down here for a while. Ondo is something you believe in? I don't even know what it does. Most of everything is all just charts for me, man. I don't know what anything does. They're all just tickers and numbers, right? And lines. Quite the move in Russell, man. You missed it, dude. It was a blaster today. I called it like straight out of the gate. I should have made way more money than I did. I had 16 contracts at one point per account. No, total 8 per. Even more than that, man. Total 20 or 28. Yeah, I had lots, man. If I would have just held everything, I would have passed all the account that I was trading. I would have got to pay out, and I would have passed the other one. That's all right though. Slow and steady, right, boys? We've been fucking killing it in here, man. BDP, or in the last month, he only had one fucking bad day, one losing day out of fucking 30. That's massive, man. I'm gonna go for a quick cigarette here, boys. I'll be back, and then I'll probably be closing her down. Yeah, maybe just call it right now. Thank you guys for showing up, man. I appreciate you all. Even you, Ken, for coming in late. Appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, no worries, brother. Anytime. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. We're on a streak, man. Every day this week so far, and every day last week except for one. Let's go. One losing day out of the last 14, basically. All right, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Without love, without anger, without sorrow, brain is just ticking.